Welcome back to BD Studios. It's fall, y'all. What mood are we in?
A witchy mood.
A witchy mood. So, hence, I'm making a witch. Trying to get into the Halloween spirit, the fall feeling. I've been baking with lots of spices and cinnamon and clove and deliciousness. So,
it's a favorite time of year.
It's fabulous, right? So, I'm going to make a little witch. I am using my technique, like I tell you, I'm always using my pencil like at an angle, sideways, almost like a charcoal. And I'm going to do a profile of a witch, and she's going to be a lovely shade of, what shade do you think I'm going to make this witch out of?
Green.
Green! Witches are green, and they're pretty. She's going to be pretty. She's going to have the traditional big nose.
Yep.
But she's just going to be beautiful. And notice how when I'm making this, I'm not, I'm trying to focus on a profile, but I'm not happy. I don't like the way the chin, watch, I'm going to go down there and fix it. See the chin, how it makes her look older. I wanted her to be a younger witch.
But I think
I'm going to fix it.
I think also you see the whole perspective. Once you get the eye and the nose in its right place, you can...
Yeah, notice how... you just keep going. I sketch roughly everything, more or less what I want to do. Then sit back, erase a little bit, make her nose. I wanted to make her nose just a little more pronounced, more up.
Yeah. Look at that. What a difference.
Just a little bit. And then, right below your nose, there's that little gap that you have before the lips are there. So I give her a nice lip job.
There you go.
A little puffy. I wanted to make the little space between the eye and the bridge of the nose a little more pointed out. A little further out, rather. So you sit back, look at it. No, I wasn't happy with the lips. The slightest angle makes a big difference.
She looks happier. She looks, like she's a little more smiley.
And lips, look, if you look at the lips sideways, it almost looks like a heart or a leaf.
Yeah.
Do you see it?
Yes.
So if you're stuck for making lips, you can always kind of use the illusion of a
squished heart.
A squished heart, yeah. Exactly. So there I'm like, I don't like that chin. I extended it. Watch, I'm going to extend it just a little bit more and bring it in towards the lips.
Yeah.
So now she doesn't look as, like chin forward. Always sit back. Look at it. It's going at a fast speed, but, I looked at it carefully. So now I'm going to bring it up closer so everybody could see where I have my pencil marks. Look at her lips, how luscious they are. She still has a pointy nose, but look at that eye. She's going to be pretty. Pretty witch. Aww. I'm going to give her beauty makeup now, but in green. It's going to be a fabulous green foundation. All right, so let's get painting. There we go. I picked a few shades of green, and now I'm picking a liner brush. What I'm going to use the liner brush for, I'm going to use to outline all my pencil marks. Kind of like when you have a coloring book that you have the lines out for you already. I'm kind of doing that for myself. And plus it comes out a lot better on camera so you guys can see what I'm filling in, what I'm painting. Makes it life a lot easier. Either way, if you don't like it, you could cover it up with paint. Or I like to have a nice, that black line that makes it pop, makes it look cartoony. It's fun, it's whimsical.
And if you don't have a liner brush or want to do the liner, you can use a Sharpie.
Yep, you can use a Sharpie or a Posca pen or... any of that.
I'm into my micron pens right now.
Oh, excuse me. Hey, whatever works, Some people like certain products better than others. You just have to test things out and see what works for you.
Yep.
And if it doesn't smear, and if it doesn't get watered down if you add paint, there's a lot of factors. But I've done this for a while, so look, I ended up getting a thicker brush now, so I'm going to start blending. So I have there like 1, 2, 3, 4 shades of green, and I go back and forth. I dip one, then I dip the other. I did the darker one under the eye, around the lips. Just play with it. A little lighter around the nose, like maybe the light is hitting her on the nose. And then I want to give her like green blush. So I get the dark and I made blush.
So everywhere you would put blush on your face, you put on her face.
A little bit of everything. And I wanted her to look a little dirty because witches are not clean. They're not perfectly clean, at least in the one that I'm making. So she's going to have a little bit of texture and a little bit of depth with the different shades of green, but still beauty makeup. Yeah. So the eyes, I did various rings. And on the outside, I did white with a little bit of gray, then a light brown, and then the pupil in black. Her witch's hat has a like a brown belt.
A buckle?
And a purple buckle.
Yeah. Nice.
Just whatever colors speak to you. I like it. So now I'm highlighting the eye.
You give her nice eyelashes and
yes.
a little life spark. I call that like your life spark, where when you put the white dots in.
It makes you come to life. Makes her come to life. So I did the black on the lips, and then you do little lines coming. When you do lips, you do that little line, then you have little lines coming off the lip, and it creates, like we all have wrinkles on our lips. It creates that depth, like she's puckering. So I'm doing the background with white, and I'm barely picking up black paint so I can get that gray, soft color there. See, more white because I made it too dark. But blend. You put too much black, you add white. You put too much white, you add a little bit of black. And see how I'm blending? I go off to the side and I just pick up a little bit of black.
And you're still using your fatter brush.
I'm still using the fat brush. So I picked up a little bit more of the black, and I want to leave all around her a little edge of white, almost like she's blocking out the light. That makes her pop as well. See, there we go.
That's a great tip.
So while your brush is still dirty like that, you go all around, and since it's paper, it absorbs. I'm using watercolor paper, by the way. So you see, I still had a little bit of the black left. So what am I doing? I'm just giving her that dirty, scuffed up look, you know. Then I cleaned it on a paper towel, then I coming back. So when
less is more.
Well, more is more in this case, because when you get up close, you can see all the different layers.
I meant on your paintbrush. You don't want to have a lot of paint.
Correct.
I tend to grab a lot of paint. I'm not good with not a lot.
A little bit goes such a long way, and you'll learn the hard way.
Yes. Oh, there she is.
I'm giving her a mold, but it's an upside down heart. You can barely see it, but I wanted it to be a little cutesy. And then a moon. You know, because she might be a witch with tattoos.
There you go.
Trying to think what color. See, I give myself time. I work on other parts, and I'm like, what color do I want? So I use the same brown that I have in her eye and her lips. So it all kind of relates. But I added a little bit of white to give it a little bit of depth and shadows.
Yes. Now you can
so you see
it.
You see all the black, how it blends in. It's not, she doesn't have one shade of green.
I love the moon.
She's all kind of dirty. Yeah, the moon has
and you can really see the lines.
Heart.
The little heart, yes, but the lines in her lips.
Yeah, there you go.
You can see
them. Try to bring it as close to the camera as possible so you can see all the different textures. She's quite a lovely witch. So at this point, I'm like, am I done? No. So I stopped the video, and then I went to look for my Posca pens, and I said, I'm going to give her hair. And that's what I did. Just always think of your pieces and say, is it done? In this case, I'm like, no, she is not done. Look how much better she looks now with... Then I went ahead and said, you know what? I'm going to redefine everything all over again. Because once I use that dark pen, you need to commit.
Yeah.
That was so fun. Posca pen, fabulous.
There she is.
Happy Halloween, everyone. Happy harvest. Happy fall. I hope you enjoyed this video. We encourage everyone to please like and subscribe to our channel so we can keep on bringing you these cute little whimsical videos.
Yes.
And have a great day. As we always say, stay focused, stay centered, and stay creative. Happy fall, y'all. Bye.